Welcome to our exploration of the ISTP personality type, the Virtuoso. ISTP stands for Introverted, Sensing, Thinking, and Perceiving. These are individuals who thrive on hands-on exploration and problem-solving. They're known for their independent spirit and insatiable curiosity, always seeking to understand the world around them. Yet they're not the most social butterflies, often preferring meaningful interactions over small talk. So, let's dive into these traits and see what makes an ISTP tick. First off, ISTPs are introverted. But what does this mean? Well, when it comes to ISTPs, introversion doesn't mean they're shy or antisocial. Instead, they simply prefer more meaningful one-on-one interactions. For instance, instead of attending a large party, they might opt for a quiet evening at home with a compelling book or a thought-provoking documentary. Next up, we have the sensing trait. ISTPs are observant and practical. They're more likely to focus on what's right in front of them, rather than getting lost in abstract thoughts. Say, for example, they're trying to fix a broken gadget. They'll methodically work through what they can see and touch, rather than making assumptions or guesses. Then comes the thinking aspect. This means that ISTPs tend to rely on logic and objective analysis over emotions when making decisions. Suppose they're choosing between two job offers. An ISTP would likely weigh the pros and cons, consider the practical implications, and make a decision based on facts, rather than letting their feelings guide them. Finally, the perceiving trait. This means ISTPs are adaptable and spontaneous. They prefer to keep their options open and hate being boxed in by rigid plans or rules. If they're planning a weekend getaway, they might decide on a destination, but leave the itinerary open to spontaneous adventures and discoveries. And that's the ISTP in a nutshell. Introverted, practical, logical, and adaptable. They're the ones who thrive on understanding the world around them, solving problems, and living life on their own terms. But what does all this look like in the real world? Let's take a peek. Picture an ISTP in a work setting, perhaps as a mechanic or an engineer. She thrives in these roles that let her solve problems independently, her hands deftly finding solutions where others might see only chaos. Or imagine an ISTP in a relationship. She's not one for grand gestures of romance or long sentimental conversations. Instead, she shows her love in practical ways, fixing a leaky faucet or changing the oil in her partner's car. In friendships, ISTPs are the ones who will help you move house or figure out why your computer won't start. They're not big on small talk, but when a friend needs practical help, they're there in a heartbeat. As you can see, ISTPs are fascinating individuals with a unique way of navigating the world. There's much more to the ISTP personality type, but that's a brief overview. If your curiosity is piqued, dive deeper. Remember, each person is a unique blend of traits, not a cookie-cutter personality. Are you an ISTP? Or do you know someone who is? Comment your personality type below. We'd love to hear from you.